Good evening. Before I begin WAP's Random Radio Chaos, I'd like to say that all of us here at Wholesale Guitars send our thoughts, prayers, and condolences out to all the victims and families affected by the tragedy at Sandy Hook in Connecticut, and to all those who have suffered through difficult times this year. People at Denver, servicemen dying half a world away, family and friends dying of cancer and auto accidents, Hurricane Sandy, bombings, tsunami. 2012 has not exactly been the easiest of years. I'm going to broadcast here in a minute a moment or a minute of silence so that we can all insert our prayers, silent meditation, or just a moment of quiet thought without opinionizing or politicizing, where we simply give respect to those who, in their time of grieving. I know that as musicians, performers, I hope that in some small way we artists who go through our shows and performance, perhaps tonight we can give you a brief respite, perhaps some smiles and laughter from the trials and tribulations of the world in which we live. And remember that even though the small things we do as individuals can somehow improve the world for each other, and it's always a beautiful thing. So without further ado.
Welcome, my friends, to WAP's Random Radio Chaos. It is I, Diego, hosting the show for you until the WAP gets here. He is apparently lost in traffic with some chiquita in a parking lot. I'm not sure. In any case, from the No Limits studio at Wholesale Guitar, it is now time for WAP's Random Radio Chaos with the second most interesting man of the show. It is WAP. Bueno.
My apologies, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Welcome to No Limit Studio, WAP's Random Radio Chaos. Live from Wholesale Guitar. Well, don't I look all wonderful and bright and brilliant as far as my handling of the equipment here? My apologies, my most sincere apologies. That was totally unintentional. But here we are at No Limits Guitar, No Limit Studio at Wholesale Guitars. I'm here with the lovely and charming Stephanie Copeland, and incoming through the door is one of our special guests of the evening. I will let her introduce herself in a few minutes.
Bum, bum, bum.
And perhaps we'll all have some interesting words here a bit later in the show. But for now, just to recap things that happened in the past week, the Somervillians came in for an interview, and I'm going to go ahead. What did you think of them?
I enjoyed them a lot. I enjoyed them. They were fun company, and their music's real good. I like their music. I've heard it a couple times because I've seen them play it a couple places. But they have a good sound. They have a good sound, and they got to talk about some of their, the behind the meaning behind some of the songs and where they came from, and I can dig it.
All right, cool. Well, here, if you missed out this past weekend, here you go is one of their tracks. Track number 1. So appropriately
Which
named.
is Chicken Go Run.
Kind of reminds me of a fish thing. Here we go.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone about our little secret. Now I'm running around, like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a chicken.
Running around, like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around, like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around, like a chicken with its head cut off. To put my hat on, and I headed for the door. You said you'd give me a ride back to the place I was before. But the other people in the room didn't know what was going on. So it kept on happening right into the dawn, yeah. You got me running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. You see me on the street these days, you pretend that you don't know me, playing good idea, bad idea, good idea, bad idea, and it's hit and miss with fate. She was pretentious and preoccupied. She seemed to know what was going down. Now her big fat mouth is running around, like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a chicken.
Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Hey man, carpet. Everybody knows about our little secret. You got me running around like a chicken with its head cut off.
Like a chicken.
I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Running around like a chicken with its head.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Thanks.
Oh, man.
It's the only time I will ever do that.
Damn. Dude, I don't get it, man. My guitar won't tune right.
Yeah?
I get it like in tune here, but it's like way out of tune up here.
Yeah.
And I want to lower the strings, man. What can I do?
Man, you got to take your axe to Wholesale Guitar. Unlike some of the big box stores, they have a real guitar tech on staff, in-house, who can get you set up to rock and roll. And they won't charge you an arm and leg like them other places.
Dude, that's awesome. Where is it, man?
Wholesale Guitar is conveniently located at 10922 Hull Street Road behind Merchant Auto and Mulligan's in Genital Crossing, just a few doors down from Don Day. Wholesale Guitar has a full-time, on-staff guitar tech, and unlike some big boxes which will ship your stuff away to go get it fixed, we can fix it right here for you at reasonable, family-friendly rates. And you can check us out on the web at www.wholesaleguitars.org.
Sweet. Don't forget to tell them Barry sent you.
Thank you, Barry, for those wonderful words of wisdom. Wholesale Guitars. That's right. We got great deals here all the time. But we got some lovely ladies up in the house, and it's that time, you know, that interesting time. You know what I'm saying.
And now it's time for the most interesting segment of the show with the most interesting man in the studio. Your host, Diego.
That's right. It is I, Diego Juan Valdez, de gracias al Ben Roethlisberger para la intercepción y los cojones de los Villalobos. More than you can pocos tickets, ¿sí? Welcome back, mi amigos. Today we have a very special interview segment arranged for you. We are going to discuss a most interesting topic, my personal favorite. With some luck and perhaps a healthy dose of my special sangria and margaritas, we will delve into the inner workings of God's most marvelous of creations, women. And in our studios, today we have the lovely Stephanie Copeland and Caroline Bryant. The two beautiful women who have so graciously agreed to be interviewed on my show. It is very live here, very live. So, Jess, I know you're thinking, two lovely ladies, a Diego. I'm hoping so too. But please, why don't you say hello to our listeners, my lovely flowers?
Hi there.
Please, come speak. Say hello.
Hi.
She's so nervous. It's very adorable. See?
It's adorable. What did you just say?
Adorable, as in muy adorable. Now then, to the important questions. Are you married, single, attached, unattached?
It's complicated.
Don't be pulling out the Facebook status. Steph, we know you're complicated.
Yes. I'm very single.
Ooh.
I'm very single.
And you know, they cannot see you nothing.
Hold on, you're not looking into the right camera.
I can see you looking. I can see you nodding too. Don't worry, the videotape, I will release that later. But for now, it is all on the radio.
Watch out.
So please, married, single,
Single and happy.
single. Oh, surely you must be joking.
Oh no.
Beautiful women such as yourself, single. I find this difficult to believe. Hombres, all of you hombres out there, here are two young lovelies, so pay attention. Take notes if you have to. Now then, perhaps you can help them out and tell us, what is it that you look for in your men?
Gosh, we don't have a long enough show for that. Shoot.
So it must
Let's
be
see.
long.
Yes. Long is a good thing. I'm sorry. Wait. What are we talking about? I would have to say handsome, sassy. You know, nice, kind, funny. Definitely personality. Gots to be funny. I can't be the only funny one in the relationship.
Hello, my name is Diego.
Hey, Diego.
I was simply saying. So far, you may be describing me. I don't know.
What
And
about you, sister?
Come now, Carolyn. Speak to me.
He has,
to
to
Diego.
he has to open the door. I mean, that's a big thing.
Oh, so
You know, open the door.
being chivalrous,
Yeah, exactly.
being a gentleman.
Yeah, with no such thing anymore. With
No
men.
Henselmans.
No, none of those.
Gentlemen, please to forgive. I forgot what language I was speaking for a moment. So, tall, short, six-pack, fat, boxers, brief, Spider-Man underwear, commando.
Spider-Man.
Superman
Yes,
for me.
definitely Superman.
Superman underwear for me.
So
Tidy
there's a-
whities with a
Oh.
Superman sign on the front.
Oh,
See, I'm more of a boxer person. I like I think a man in boxers.
Me, personally, what I like is to go into a man's bedroom and see Superman sheets too. That's usually a good sign. Oh wait, I am Stephanie tonight, aren't I? Just kidding. I'm sorry. I thought I was playing my split personality tonight.
Should he live with his mom too?
Yeah, and he should live with his mother. That's a requirement.
Well, I
She's
believe
just kidding.
there are many young hombres out there who now have hope.
So much hope. So much hope.
So, let us return to the Superman underwear. When you speak of these with the shield on the front of the package, is this just for costume's sake, or you
Protection.
expecting that?
For protection.
Oh, so impervious
Take it,
to
take
anything
it.
but big green rocks.
Yes. C. Actually, let me jump into your world. C.
Oh, gracias. And you? Boxer.
Why do I? Oh, yeah, boxers. It's just something about tight underwear on me.
So you're not looking forward to the polar plunge when we are going to raise lots of money for the March of Dimes to get the Steve and a WAP and what is that fellow from the motorcycle custom plates? I cannot remember her name, but please, Lo siento, forgive me, but they're going to they're going to dive
Speedos?
into the ocean. No, I do not believe. I think that
Are they
one
going to
of
go
the
completely commando?
No. That would just not be fair. That is sort of akin to cruel and unusual punishment. It is bad enough that we know something is going away. Cold water is no man's friend.
I was in the pool.
For a 2-hour scene, it soaks in. So, do you have an idea, perhaps, of what let's say, the perfect date? What would your perfect date be? Dinner, movie, Broadway musical? That would be Whitney. Whitney would love a Broadway musical. But what would be your perfect
I
date?
personally would like to have a long walk on the beach in nice soft sand. I love that. If you can take me for a walk on the beach, you're my man.
Bring a sling.
Well, not to change the subject, but I had an incident happen one time, and it kind of,
Oh, see.
kind of irritated me. I went out on a date with a guy, and the bill hit the table, and he said, "Do you need help with that?"
Oh my God.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Oh man. I've been like, I'm sorry, excuse me. What?
Yeah.
I'd like, hold on, I gotta run to the bathroom. And
That's exactly
bust
what
it.
happened. That's what happened.
Be out of there.
Luckily, it was an outside door right beside the bathroom.
I've been like, see you later.
Yeah.
Or I'd be
fellas,
crawling out of the,
Adios,
the
amigos.
window.
See, I can completely understand.
Yeah.
So, young hombres, when you're taking the woman out on a date, remember, you are taking the woman out on a date.
And don't always expect to sleep with her when when you take her out. That doesn't.
Well,
Men do not care for the sleeping part. It is all that leads up to them having to take a nap.
or putting them out within a minute.
Oh, I see what sometimes I forget the lingo here in America. So he didn't pay for the date.
No, he didn't. No.
Es muy malo.
Yeah.
Pobrecita.
Sure.
Yes, I sometimes when I feel very strongly about the subject, I fall into my native language. So, in any case, Superman underwear, tall, sexy, built in long,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
lengthy look. And Joe, all Joe said was he wear boxer.
That works. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the.
So a
lengthy
man,
look.
a gentleman in boxers is all that.
Well, I mean,
it
he has to wear
requires.
clothes too. So.
Clothes plus boxers. So he cannot be a nudist, obviously.
Yeah.
At
Check
least
one.
not all the time. Okay. So, did you have any? I wrote this down in the questionnaire. It's very important to me because I always like to hear, what are the best pickup lines you have ever heard?
Oh.
Pick a couple.
I mean, like,
Just pickup lines. You know, if I had...
you must be tired from walking around my head all day. Angel must have fallen from the...
Something about heaven.
Something along the lines
Something
of...
about being up there.
Oh, no.
A tree.
Heaven is crying because they lost an angel because here you are.
Yes.
Or something like, if I told you you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me with honey oil and glaze or something?
I like those pants. They would look even better on my floor.
Oh, yes, that's my personal favorite. And you? Please share it. You get it
I don't really
every
pay
day.
attention to pickup lines.
Oh, you get it every day. I'm sure.
She's like, I'm so used to it, shoe. What's a pickup line?
I mean, I really don't pay attention. Like, you know, I can have a customer standing at my counter, and they can have a full conversation with me, and I won't hear what they're saying.
So don't have a conversation with her about anything serious.
So,
Because trust me, she is not listening.
Right.
the small talk is no play.
Yeah, I don't put up with that.
Okay, what about, if there are good ones, there are bad ones. Did you have
Yeah.
any bad ones you remember?
Yeah, I saw him this morning. Excuse me. Yeah, my ex came over this morning. We got to exchange some of those last few items.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
that's always
It was interesting.
yeah.
There were about 3 words said. And that was all she wrote and all I needed to remember. You know, it's not like one of those situations he leaves and it's like, oh, I miss him. No, not at all. I was happy to see him leave again.
Again.
Yeah, made him leave the first time.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, cello. We're not talking about the exes. I can go in. And then there's another ex that I might get together with tonight, too. I'm just kidding.
Oh, rebound. You
Can
playing
you
basketball,
rebound if
dribbling
it's
the ball
an
that
old
much.
one?
Yeah, sure.
It's been a little
Oh,
long
do
for
tell.
a rebound.
Do tell.
What?
About the
rebounding with ex?
rebounding, the
I
rebound.
don't know.
She don't rebound either. She doesn't stand for that.
Exactly.
Neither do you. Okay.
I was waiting for it.
I cannot help myself.
Yeah.
She's a lovely woman.
Take
Lovely.
me
And
to
this
the
is a
beach.
lovely woman too. Both of them. If you were here, you would be thinking, oh, Diego, you are so lucky. And I would say,
you wanna go for a
yes, I
walk."
am. Now get out of my studio. I want to be alone with them. Oh, in any case. So, is there anything that you would find to be a turn-off?
Oh,
Just a
God.
complete and total turn-off.
All
Immediate.
the
What is the
above.
worst thing?
They use your credit cards to pay for things. I would say that's not a good thing.
No, definitely not.
If they...
Anything more direct, like bad breath,
Yeah.
armpit smell,
Yeah.
BO that smells like butt crack.
If they, yeah, talk about all their exes.
Ex
Nobody
talk,
wants to hear
that's-
about an ex. No.
Yes.
That's a downer to a relationship, really.
Ex talk is almost as bad as sex talk before the sex.
Yeah.
Almost.
You're on top of this.
Unless,
Oh.
yeah, that's
Thank
that's
you.
what she
Gracias.
said, baby.
That's, you know, a man does have hopes and dreams. See, I would most, anyway, where was I? Oh, I was on top of it and I forgot where I was.
That's where you are.
Are you
That
having a
does not
moment?
I may need to take a few moments. In any case, so what are your turn-ons? This sounds like something on the back of a calendar.
I know, right?
Or a center picture in one
Yeah.
of the
You know, it's
American
always
magazines.
good when a man wants to spend time with you. Just spend time. You know,
Yeah.
well, I mean, if,
Yeah, that's spending time together. That counts.
you know, even if it's going out for a ride, like, you know,
That
they take their
counts.
dog for a ride.
Even 2 minutes counts. For some of you hombres, you know what I'm speaking of.
The nice gestures, the little things. I'm all about the little things.
Yeah, just simple stuff. You know, come home and cook some dinner
I don't want a
sometime.
mansion in the.
No.
So, little things and long. You Hombres, this is why you always must pay attention. I hope you've been taking notes. Women make no sense.
Not at all. And we'll continue to be like that. Got to keep them guessing.
Oh, wait, slow down. I'm trying to take notes.
Trying to.
So,
Well, what is it about a man? Like, sometimes they kind of act totally clueless towards certain things, and, you're just like,
I don't think that's acting.
You're trying to get to the point of something, and they're like, duh about everything.
That just means find a different one.
Yeah.
sometimes
You're
we
probably
try
right.
to avoid it because we don't want to give you the answer. It is safer that way.
Is that right?
Does
The
this
truth,
dress
though?
make me look fat?
Calls it a drink.
This is how beer and wine got invented, by the way. So do you have any fantasies you would like to tell us about? If you don't, I'm sure the hombres can imagine their own. But if you would like to share one with our many men
I would
listeners.
like for a big, strong guy to throw me over his shoulder and carry me up the drain pipe, shimmy up the drain pipe, and make sweet love to me on the top of the chimney. Just something I've been thinking about lately. Next.
Do
She
you live
wants-
in a house or an apartment?
So Peter Parker, if you're anywhere around, I'm sure you can pick her up and take her up a wall. Okay.
But that's Spider-Man, not Superman.
If it was Superman,
There you go. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Perdono.
Tie me to your cape and sail the
If it was a Superman,
He
he,
could
he wouldn't
Throw
have
his
to
web
cry.
out there. Pick her up.
whip.
Web.
Oh, web.
Yeah, web.
There was whip out there. I'm like, you like it like that? Shoo.
I never knew Spider-Man had a dark side. So now at last we come to our last important question. For the hombres who are out there who want to know, do you have any words of wisdom to share with them in their quest for finding lovely young ladies such as yourself?
Get your act together and quit lying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
High
Well,
five
in
it.
a way,
All right.
about the lying part.
I forgot. I completely forgot. Lo siento, hombres. I forgot that when women get together, they talk to each other, which is a shame for all of us. When they go to the bathroom, it's and it's nothing but danger for you. And there you have it, mi amigos. An interesting glance into the mind of two beautiful women. It is time for me to go take a few moments alone in the back room. But before I go, a word of advice to my young hombres out there. If a woman says no, she means no. If a woman says yes, she means yes. And when a woman says, "Do you love me?" that is all the time we have for our show.
Hey everybody, this is Michelle for Wholesale Guitars. Look, I'm a local musician, and when I have an issue with my guitar, I don't have time nor do I know how to fix it. So I take all my gear down to the guys at Wholesale Guitars where they have a full-time tech on staff. They'll fix all your gear on site for a price that won't hurt your pocket. They also have lessons available for guitar, piano, vocal, and bass lessons. They're all available starting at a very affordable price. All their instructors are seasoned local musicians with years of experience. So come on down to Wholesale Guitars, located in Jennifer Place Shopping Plaza, 10922 Hall Street Road, Midlothian, Virginia. Or you can give Steve a call at 804-745-3434. That's Wholesale Guitars, everybody, where real guitar heroes are made, baby.
You loved him in Flirty Dancer.
Let's tango, baby.
You cheered for him in Ernest Gump.
Run, I'll sashay.
Now, see him in his Oscar-winning performance in Pokeback Mountain.
Poke me, I'll show you.
The story of forbidden love and friendship in social media chat.
My God, poke me again.
Pokeback Mountain. You like it, and share it.
Skittles.
Pokeback Mountain. What happens online stays online.
I love your shoes.
Coming soon to a theater near you. This movie has not yet been approved for any audiences.
Skittles.
All right, back at the studio for just a moment. I'm going to get you some Adam Eve Eclipse here with Wide Awake. I hope you dig on it. I do.
All right.
Here's the story of a man who says, little child, I'll lead you. And the story of a child who says, I'm right, please lead. He's a Pied Piper leading you down that primrose path, over that cliff where the lemmings live free.
steel shot.
Show me how to break it down, baby, you know me now. Every time I want you to face the ground and make it sound, you show me how to want you more, and it drives me crazy. Every time I hear your name, I know that you're all the same. You play your games, all you want is money and fame. You're never to blame. Well, this time I'm locking the door and I'm moving forward. Maybe this time you'll understand I'm not your puppet. No more time for your life. One more time. Is it right? Why am I going under? More fight seals the deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break free. Show me how to break it down, baby. You may have found the only thing that makes me want to stay around. Lost and found, I always want to bring you home, and it drives me crazy. Every time you say my name, I know that you're all the same. You play your games, all you want is diamond rings. You make me scream, don't you ever come to my door. I'm moving forward. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? Over fight seals the deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break free. Yeah. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? Over fight seals the deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break free. One more time, is it right? Why am I going under? Over fight seals the deal. Every night, every day, thought I was on my way. Now I can't break
And now, our Zen thoughts for the day. Whatever happened to A through J Mart? The other day, I left my house to go to the store and a policeman pulled me over. He said I was doing 110 miles per hour. I was not going to be gone that long. Look at this orange. Then tell me, which came first? The color or the fruit? Why are most turnpikes so straight? And why do we pay tolls for the freeway? Scientists say toilet flush north of equator always go counterclockwise. south of equator, always clockwise. They call this the I say scientists spending too much time in the bathroom. Need to get back to work.
And welcome back to WAP's Random Radio Chaos here at the No Limit Studio. If you've got questions or anything, we do have a chat window. You can find us on Spreaker.com. Look up Wholesale Guitars Radio and hit me up. I've had a few interesting questions from some of the staff members, and I won't tell them because they're not radio worthy. So send me some radio worthy questions.
Keep it clean.
You're somewhat clean. And
But not really.
you can also call up at 804-745-3434 and ask for Steve, and then he'll run the phone over to me since I apparently forgot to bring it to the back. So, Stephanie, you're getting ready to go?
I am.
Is there anything you want to say to
The world of
large
random
world out there?
chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here Wednesday. Positive Spin, 7 o'clock. Susie Mojo is going to be a special guest. And that's it.
All right.
Nope.
That's right.
Yep,
You definitely
thank
check
you
out
so much.
check out Stephanie's show on Wednesday. Check her out on Wednesday, 7 o'clock. I sure will.
I'm learning. I'm not quite as wonderful as you, Wop, Bop-a-loo Bop.
Oh, nonsense. You're plenty wonderful in all sorts of fabulous and fascinating ways.
When in Rome.
That's right. Well, I guess it's about that time for that segment of the show.
Naked cooking.
It's the naked cooking segment.
Here she comes right now.
I thought it was sex while cooking.
Sex while cooking. There's
No.
nothing like when the grease pops up and pops you right in the nip.
All right, and that's about that. For that, say goodnight, Stephanie. There's some stuff happening out there in the world. And here comes we found her. She's back.
Penelope.
That's right.
In conjunction with our New York affiliates and our studios across the nation, it's time for Stuff Happened, where you'll hear the stuff that happened.
Hello, everybody. It's Penelope, and I'm back. I hope you've had a really good weekend. My voice is really all kinds of weirdly modulated. Let's try that. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Let's see, what happened? Stuff happened. Did you know that? News? Some stuff happened? Yes, I'm talking to you, girl.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You would think that she just came out the barn. Anyway.
I did.
So this past weekend, singer Katy Perry, she kissed another girl over the weekend, and apparently she didn't like it this time. She reportedly said, "This looks like a good place for a stick-up. Haven't you ever heard of a tic-tac? Well, Katy, you should try my cousin. He's a bad boy, and all my friends say of me, he's magic." Of course, then I get real mad because he's been kissing up all my friends. That little hussy. But he's family, so I love him anyway. Apparently, Google Maps also came out and got a new release for the iPhone. For all you Apple fanatics, that should make you happy. Apple Maps was so bad that people would get lost going home. Which is really just kind of embarrassing, really. If you don't know your own damn way home, what the hell are you driving out there for? Well, anyway, when asked about it, Google reportedly said, well, with the Droid OS stop sucking, we don't want people to get lost. So, isn't that nice? And hey, at least they ain't microshaft. All right, and in internet news, everything you hear on the internet's true. So, I seen this the other day. Kevin Bacon skied. No, it was ski. He was snow skiing, and he skied right off the side of a mountain in the Alps in Switzerland. Apparently, this is the 14th time that he has done this, and this time he came back again. It's almost as many times as his movie career. has been resurrected. And apparently he caused an avalanche and he died, and maybe he became a Yeti. I'm not quite sure yet. In any case, so that's what happened. That's what happened. So way to go, Kevin Bacon. I like the way you dance. Alrighty. So I know a lot of y'all people have been wondering what had happened to me, because I was gone all week. Well, see, what had happened was I met this man, and he was real nice, older gentleman, but he was kind of fair-skinned and almost pasty, kind of like Bob, the guy who teaches the guitar here. Anyway, he wined and dined me, and it was so romantic. And the next thing you know, I woke up in this big hole in the ground, and the man kept making me put lotion on the skin. I mean, it's not like I was all ashy like my half-sister Tashonda. That girl looked like she hang out at bonfires. She's so ashy. And I tried to tell her all the time. I said, girl, you got to go to Bed Bath and Beyonce. They go to that place to get some of that moisture lotion. But she always tried. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So now for days, I was just watching Oprah and Judge Judy and The View. I just love Judge Judy. And with some seriously moisturized skin. He kept trying to feed me, too, saying I needed some meat on my bones. I appreciate a compliment from any man, but I think he just didn't want no other mans to look. A little word of advice to you mans, if you get with, if one of us gets with you, just keep doing what made us get with you in the first place. Don't you try to mess us up. Just because, we look good, that don't matter to us. We want to be with you because of you. Damn. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So I was watching The View, and sometimes I just want to slap that Joy Behar right across her mouth. And whoopee, you got famous for being funny. And what happened now? What you doing? You're not funny no more. Go ahead, take your Oscar, retire, because your career done. Anyway, so sometimes, I watch that show and it sounds like a bunch of chicken heads just squawking and clucking. You girls, you need to go watch Judge Judy. She got it going on all day long. She always, wait, one day I was watching that show and then I flipped over and it was in the middle of Family Feud and I was just sitting there and then all these police and FBI men just came in and sent me home. They told me I was lucky that he didn't eat me. Oh my, at first I didn't think that would be so bad. You know what I'm saying? Some of you out there know what I mean. And then I saw the empty freezer. I look over there and they empty his freezer. Oh my God. That really made me beep. The whole lotion thing was just some ridiculously long foreplay. It wasn't a ridiculously long foreplay. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so happy I'm alive. So, to all you mans and G-mans and Popo, Penelope says thank you. And so here I am, well fed, with very smooth, creamy skin, back to tell you that stuff happened. I mean, look at me. Other than a bit about, having a big old Penelope roast, I look and feel like I've been at the Hideaway Spa for a week. I feel great. So, I'll be happy there's some more news for you this coming week. Here we go.
And that's what happened. Good night.
It's the end of the year and it's time for good cheer. It's Christmas time, think I'll have me a beer. It's not Hanukkah and I'm not a Jew. Hey, it's Christmas time, think I'll have me a brew. 'Cause beer tastes so good on the holidays. Beer, beer for Christmas. Beer, beer for me. 'Tis the season for giving, and it tastes much better than tea. I don't speak Swahili, no Kwanzaa for me. Christmas is my time for a beer, 2 or 3. Agnostics and atheists, they can have Festivus. A nice Christmas keg for me and the rest of us. That's a lot of beer. There's a lot of people, hey. Beer, beer for Christmas. Beer, beer for me. 'Tis the season for giving, and they taste so good when they're free. You know, this kind of reminds me of a story. You know, I had a beer with an alien. It was weird. I was sitting outside of my tractor teaching my dog Luther how to read when this flying saucer beams me up. And inside were all these funny creatures with big yellow eyes and ugly skin. And they were talking real funny like this. Run away, run away. Well, all of a sudden it hits me. They were saying Miller Beer, only they were saying it backwards. Well, lucky for me, I had a 6-pack of Miller with me. And they just sucked it all up with their fingers. It was weird. And they said that they was coming back. So lock up your Ellen Reed. A nail on my liquor would be just fine. A nice amber bock is better than a wine. Give me a pale ale or a nice black and tan. Don't care draft or bottle or even a can. One last thing I'll tell you, I wish you good cheer. For it's Christmas time, it's my time for beer. Try to be friendly, tip well, pay your tab. And if you get wasted, hey, we'll call you a cab. Everybody, beer, beer for Christmas. Beer, beer for me. 2 or 3. 'Tis the season for giving. Why don't you buy one for me? Now, beer, beer for Christmas. It's that time of the year. 'Tis the season for giving. Please, dear Santa, send dear.
Man,
What's wrong with you, boy?
man, I got a guitar, but I just can't play it. I can play that video game all day long, but the real thing is nothing like it. I give up.
I pity the fool that quits on me. Come here, boy. We're going for a ride.
Where are we going?
Wholesale guitar. We're gonna go get you some lessons.
No way. I can't afford that. I went to the big box down the street and the lesson rates were ridiculous.
The big box? Don't test me, boy. Wholesale guitar got real musicians with loads of experience at a price you can afford.
Really?
Now come on, boy. Are we gonna go to Wholesale Guitar and get you guitar lessons, or am I gonna give you some free lessons in pain?
Oh, let's go to Wholesale Guitar. Wholesale Guitar is conveniently located at 10922 Hull Street Road, Midlothian, Virginia, with a staff of seasoned local musicians whose focus is on you and not the bottom line. Wholesale Guitars offers lessons for all levels of students and all ages.
I pity the fool who blows away money on big box. Wholesale Guitars. That's where real guitar heroes are made.
Eager for action, ready for rain. Need satisfaction, sexual gain. She makes me feel right, yeah, she makes me feel good. Get in my bed, babe, 'cause I'm in the mood. Ooh, my baby's got it going on. Sexual looks down, I'm getting from you. Gets me excited, and you know that's true.
And now, by special request, a little repeat play from last week's show by Barry, baby.
And now, our Zen thoughts for the day. Why do we dust furniture if we want it to be clean? Do deaf people buy Q-tips? I need new walls in my basement. Can I buy them at Walmart? What is the sound of one hand clapping? When Wawa is busy, do we call it an inconvenience store? Ponder these things, and you will see a light at the end of a tunnel. Or perhaps that is when you will wake up from this nightmare. See you next time on the radio.
All right. Welcome back one more time. WAP's Random Radio Chaos. Still have in our studio one of our lovely ladies. Please say hi.
Hi, Walt.
Hey. Did you have fun with Diego?
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Yeah, he told me all about the background. Anyway, so you got any big plans for this coming week?
Just work. That's pretty much it. That's all I do with my life.
I understand.
If anybody wants to donate to the poor, I'll be more than happy to take it.
Wouldn't we all? And I think that's going to be it for tonight's show. If you have any requests of me, just hit me up at, call up Steve and let him know what you want to hear. He would love to have you all up in this shop. Got a lot of great wheels and deals out here. Come on out, Wholesale Guitars. We'd work for you. All right. So, it's Steve's favorite song. In fact, I'm going to play it right here for you. Mod Funk's Love Machine as we go tonight and get off the radio. And so say goodnight, Carol.
Good night, y'all.
All right, and I'm going to say goodnight, and here's Penelope to say goodnight as well.
Good night, y'all.
That's right, here we go. WAP's Random Radio Chaos signing off for the night. Hope y'all had a good time. Rock on.